Car Dealer Simulator released in May of 2025 for PC through Steam, and it recently came to the PlayStation 5 console, which is where I played it. Retailing for $16 US, Car Dealer Simulator will have you buying and selling cars, changing their mileage and making repairs to maximize profits while upgrading your dealership. I received a key from the developers for this review, but as always, the thoughts and opinions in this video are my own. So, is Car Dealer Simulator worth playing on console? This review is going to answer that question.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Car Dealer Simulator is unfortunately in a rough state on console. There's a slew of bugs and glitches that the developer just hasn't patched out yet. This includes vehicles spawning on top of each other, bugging out and flipping over, and even a game-breaking bug in the tutorial that's going to stop your progression. At the start, the game has you buy a car and repair an exhaust leak, but it's up to you to pick the car that you buy. If you happen to buy one without an exhaust leak, which is possible, you can't progress through the tutorial anymore. Your only option is to restart your entire career. The game also has issues with the value of its cars. There are a lot of things you can do to increase the value of the cars you sell, which we're going to discuss more in the gameplay section. But the price doesn't increase as much as you would think considering the amount of time you put in. For example, you might buy a car for 10 grand, give it a wash, repair the body, repaint it, put all new parts in it, and sell it for 16 grand. Or you can just buy a used car, do nothing at all, and put it on sale right away for 12 grand and make $2,000. You can sell a half dozen cars in this manner in the same amount of time it takes you to clean, repair, and sell one car. It doesn't help that the game also has a reputation meter that gatekeeps your upgrades, preventing you from progressing unless you reach certain milestones. This does incentivize you to sell more cars more quickly rather than putting more time into each one. Finally, for gameplay, the driving is terrible. You won't be doing much driving apart from going to pick up used cars and driving them back to your dealership, but just be aware that it doesn't feel very good at all to drive a fast car down the road of this game. Alright, so we touched on it a little bit, but what exactly are you going to be doing in Car Dealer Simulator? Well, you'll be taking the role of a shady used car salesman. Your goal is to haggle with people in the community to buy their cars at a low price, do the minimal amount of possible in upgrades, or do a lot of upgrades if that's how you want to do it, and sell those cars for profit. You pick a used car from a website and agree to meet that person somewhere in the town. They want a certain price for the car and you need to haggle them down as much as possible. Then you buy the car, drive it back to your dealership. From there, you can give it a wash and a polish, fix any problems that the car has, or ignore its problems if you don't care about that. Then illegally change its mileage in a minigame that has you roll back the odometer, doing any body work if you want to remove rust, and then you put the car up for sale again. Customers will eventually come to your shop and you once again haggle with them, this time to get as much money as possible. The cars you buy are sometimes drivable, while others need to be repaired to get them going. This has you enter the repair screen and unbolting car parts and replacing them in a little simple minigame. Like I said earlier, you can put a lot of time into a single car, repairing every part to 100%, grinding down its rust and repainting it, and make some more money than if you had just flipped the car for profit right away without doing anything for it. As long as the car is running and drivable, your dealership will gain reputation from each sale, which is essentially XP that levels up your dealership, giving you new repair bays and a new look. I will note that the amount of XP you gain will increase if you repair the car to 100% functionality. But we're talking about 100 XP versus 200 XP, so it's not a really big difference for the amount of work. Alright, let's go into the pros and cons of Car Dealer Simulator. For the pros, the game is relaxing and fun and addictive. Repairing cars is sort of that mindless task that lets you unwind at the end of the day while you listen to a podcast. The bugs and glitches can have some weird, hilarious moments. For $16, there's about 15 to 20 hours of content, depending on how much you repair and care about your vehicles. If you just quickly flip through them, you can probably do it in 10 hours. For the cons, there is a grind and the gameplay loop is repetitive in the late game. Get a car, drive it to the dealership, wash it, do body work, put it up for sale. The controls on console aren't great. Clearly this was designed for PC and ported, as the controller just doesn't have the same precision required for some of the tasks. The bugs and glitches are game-breaking at times, and they're present in everything. Developers give you an option to respawn traffic and your vehicle since they know that things are going to mess up. And that's it for another review. So is Car Dealer Simulator worth playing on the PlayStation 5? I would say yes, provided the developers fix the bugs and glitches and you're fine with them. I'm the Casual Console Gamer on YouTube, and I'll see you all in the next review.